Փոքրուց միշտ հոգեարազատ է եղել, հոգևոր թեմաներով նկարել։ Վերջերս էլ նույնպես ստացվեց, որ ցուցահանդես բացեցի եւ իմ առաջին նպատակն էր, որ հենց ինքը բուն թեման լիներ հոգևոր թեմաներով։ Խորագիրը եղավ հավատի արտնացում։
Raised in the Gavar orphanage and currently a resident of the city of Echmiadzin, Alexander Nefyodov was 12 years old when a group of professional painters visited the orphanage. For the first time in his life, a dim idea of becoming a painter entered his mind. It became a powerful dream of this young man. Alexander's dream was so evident and compelling that all his orphanage peers could envision that years later, their friend would become a famous Armenian painter. The unquenchable thirst for studies led the boy to the Yerevan Art College. The easiest part of the college, however, was admission. After that, he had to pay the tuition fee, as well as for room and board. It was then when he learnt about the Gulamerian Orphan program.
Դիմեցի ծրագրի եւ ոչ միայն հատկացրեցին կրթավճար, այլ նաեւ վճարեցին հանրակացարանի վարձը եւ այժմ էլ ստանում եմ ուսանողական կրթավճար.
After graduating from the college, Alexander continued his studies at the graphics department of the Yerevan Academy of Art. The academy allocated funds for the purchase of paint and brushes for this young talent. His first personal exhibition, Awakening of Faith, scored a big success. Today, Alexander has his own students. Along with his classes, he teaches at the Art Center of Echmiadzin.
Երազանքս համարում եմ իրականացել։ Մեծանալով ինչ որ բան կդառնայի, բայց հաստատ նկարիչ չէի դառնա։
Alexander Nefyodov is not the only beneficiary of the Gulamerian Orphans program. Since 1998, the Gulamerian Foundation, founded by generous financial support from benefactors Mr. and Mrs. Harold and Josephine Gulamerian, has been providing financial assistance to all 14 to 23-year-olds in Armenian orphanages who, after receiving high school diplomas, want to receive their education in colleges, vocational schools, or universities. The foundation is called to support education-driven young people in their acquiring of various specialties and in changing their lives. The graduates of the program live more secure and stable lives, becoming self-sustainable. Over the last 10 years, the dreams of around 400 kids have come true. This playground, built by the means of the Gulamerian Foundation, is a favorite spot of the Gavar orphanage kids, and is always filled with joy and laughter. Many of the Gulamerian program beneficiaries live in the orphanage of Vanadzor city. They study at various vocational and educational establishments, learning sewing, clothes design, welding, auto metalwork, nursing, and many other trades. In 2010 alone, 33 new students enrolled. Today, 80 lucky beneficiaries are on the road to making their dreams come true. It is hard to say what would have been the destiny of the 3 Haji Pohosian sisters sheltered at the Vanadzor orphanage if they were not sponsored by the Gulamerian program.
Haji Pohosian քույրերը մեծացել են մանկատանը։ Երեքն էլ տարբեր բնավորությունների դեր մարդիկ են։ Նրանք քնքուշ են, բարի, հեզ, ուսման ծարավ ունեն եւ ապագայի լավ մարդիկ են մեծանում։
Thanks to the Gulamerian Foundation, Datavik is a 4th-year student at the local medical college. Every day after classes, she goes to the infants hospital to strengthen her practical knowledge, enabling her to provide good care to the patients. Her older sister is a Vanadzor Pedagogical Institute law faculty student and the younger sister studies at the Polytechnic College, all thanks to Gulamerian Foundation support.
Ես իմ մասնագիտությունը շատ եմ սիրում։ Ծրագիրը թույլ տվեց տիրապետել բյուջական գործին, որ հետագայում օգնեմ շատ-շատերին։
Եկեք բոլորս միամտելով շնորհակալություն հայտնենք մեր բարերարներին Արոդ եւ Ժոզեֆինա Գուլամիրյաններին, ողջունենք նրանց եւ հայտնենք մեր շնորհակալությունը ժպիտներով։
This city, heavily damaged by the earthquake of 1988, is still healing its wounds after 20 years. The Fund for Armenian Relief was founded immediately after the earthquake, and since then has developed and realized many successful relief and development programs, Gulamerian Orphans being one of them. The Gyumri Information Technology Center aroused the hope for a decent future among the local youth. Pripsime Papoyan is one of the G-Tech alumni. She was 14 years old when she lost her mother. Learning about G-Tech and the opportunity to study there free of charge, she entered the Web Technologies department in 2007. After 2 years of study, Pripsime now works at the same establishment as the FAR and G-Tech web programmer. G-Tech has only been operating for 5 years, but it is already opening a new page in Armenia IT development history. Because of the skilled and highly educated graduates, a number of international companies have opened branches in the second largest city of Armenia, thus securing dozens of jobs.
Ես էլ եմ ավարտել GITC-ին, ավարտելուց անմիջապես հետո անցել եմ աշխատանքի ինստիտուտում, ուրախ եմ, որ GITC-ի շատ շրջանավարներ աշխատում են ինստիտուտում։
Another benevolent location of the Gulamerian program is the FAR Homeless Children's Center. Operating 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, this unique home provides safe shelter to children 3 to 18 years old who, for various reasons, appeared in harsh conditions, abandoned by their parents or exposed to abuse and violence. More than 6,000 lives of the most destitute children were changed for the better thanks to the professionalism, care, and love of the home, and of course, thanks to the Gulamerian Foundation's generosity and vision in supporting it. The kids are from all over Armenia, Karabakh, and even Russia. These 3 siblings, Ani, Sergei, and Natalie Nalbandyan, were brought over recently from Moscow, the capital of Russia. They have no father, and their mother is imprisoned and will stay in jail for 11 years. The reason for their transfer to Armenia is their Armenian heritage. Before their future is decided, the kids will have a secure place to stay in this center.
Ես քուրիկս եղբայրս եկել ենք Մոսկվայից ստեղ Երևան։ Ռեպորտում մեզ վերկալ է տավարիշ տուրիստեղի միլիցիաները, բայց ես չգիտեմ, ես տեղ եմ մնալու, թե ուրիշ տեղում եմ մնալու։ Մենք ուզում ենք ստեղ մնանք, ստեղ շատ լավ տեղ է։
Over 100 mentally handicapped kids live in the Yerevan Nubarashen Community Special School number 11. Most of the kids are from large, impoverished families, which cannot afford to take care of their kids. It is hard to believe that there hadn't been any building repair since 1973. It only became possible recently, thanks to the Gulamerian Foundation. What a difference it has made. There is not the slightest resemblance between the past and present conditions. To start, the playroom was repaired, where different events and ceremonies are organized now. At the same time, it became possible to provide hot running water to the kitchen and bathrooms, to install new electric lines, and to repair the entire electric system. The lives of these extremely disfortunate kids became lighter, thanks to a considerate benefactor. It is hard to name all the good things that have happened in Armenia thanks to the Gulamerian Foundation. Their legacy can be found and printed everywhere, from the Gulamerian Youth Center in Ashtarak to the Nersisyan Public Park Playground in Echmiadzin. The program exists where there are parentless children or kids and teenagers that lack parental care. Within the limits of the program, quite often clothes and shoes are distributed in the orphanages and to other destitute kids. Besides the material support, it is worthwhile to emphasize the mighty moral support, which results in hope and faith in tomorrow, as well as love to our neighbors and indigents. The Gulamerian program's contribution in helping the most vulnerable children in Armenia is immeasurable. It is the program covering the gap that no one else covers. It sets and implants a whole novel culture of caring. Moreover, being unique, it is building a lasting legacy in giving hope to the destitute and nurturing a culture of caring and support to this group of people in this still developing nation.